Hi, my name is Sanni and I'm the victim of narcissistic abuse and mental and physical abuse. I wanted to do these kind of videos to spread the voice of the mental health and everything around that. I'm the victim of narcissistic abuse and I've been experiencing a lot about mental and physical abuse. It's been kind of like following me my whole life, and now I realize I really want to talk more about that, like how we can stop that and what's been happening and everything in my life, and also how I built this kind of strong mindset that nothing really can't affect on me no more. So my childhood was pretty tough. I grew up in Finland and it should be a nice country and great healthcare, school system, everything, but I apparently had a very hard childhood. My dad was abusing, and now this year 2021 I figured out that he's narcissistic. And how I figured this out was because I was in the relationship that seemed to be narcissistic as well, and that's been following me in my life now that I've been in this kind of relationships, because I don't really have the healthy role model. My parents were not supportive, and I experienced a lot physical and mental abuse. So first time I had to escape from my home when I was around 10 years old. So I was physical abuse that time, and I had to run away from my home, and I stayed in my friends' places, but I still took care of my responsibility, that was school. So I still went to school and everything, but I went to the school, but I really couldn't feel anything, and I couldn't really focus on anything, and the school was very hard for me because I had these all traumatic experiences around. And yeah, I had only one set of clothes, and I went with this to the school, stay in my friends' places, and their parents helped me. And sometimes I went back home to pick up some more school books and notebooks to go to the school again, but it was really bad, and I felt a lot of shame. I felt like I'm not like everyone. I felt left out, and like I thought it's my fault, and I felt very shame. I felt I'm different, and that's why it was very hard to ask for any help, because that's actually what narcissists do, that they make you feel that it's your fault. So they manipulate you, that you will think that it's actually your fault, that they are abusing you, that they have a right to abuse you because you been doing something bad for them. But actually it's not true. It's just the way how they manipulate, because actually they are feeling that bad inside of them that they just can't take it, and they take it to you and manipulate you to feel like you deserve it. Sounds so bad, but that's how it is, and that's how I felt. My dad even tried to take me to the therapy because I'm so sick and mentally ill and bad teenager, everything, even though, come on, I was just a human. I didn't do any bad stuff, like I was a bit a wild teenager, but not like I would do anything illegal or like crazy stuff, like nothing. And I was still going to the school even though everything happened. So there was not really a reason, but the reason was that he was narcissistic, and yeah, now I figured it out. Anyways, he tried to get me to the therapy, and I really did not see the point why I need to go to therapy, but I went once, and for me it felt like a joke. I was thinking it as a TV series shoot, so I was kind of like thinking that it's like a TV series scene that I'm in the scene now. There was one camera, I remember, CCTV, and I was thinking, okay, like this is filming us and I'm now like acting in the scene. I was always so into acting, and I'm an actress at the moment, so it's been like my passion and something that got me through all this. So yeah, I was just thinking like that, and then yeah, he was happy I went to therapy, of course, but these all years I tried to get him to go to the therapy because I saw all the time what's going on somehow, and it's not normal. But every time I try to fight for my boundaries, for my rights, I was wrong. Or if he cannot control me with words, he would be abusive physically. So I was always losing, even though I'm trying to get my rights, get my boundaries, get my things that belongs to me. And it was very tough, like, to grow up in a very stressful, unsafe home and atmosphere. My mom was also sick from this, so she couldn't really help, and it was just messed up. And yeah, in the beginning I left Finland and I moved away. I moved to Thailand and I built my new life, but I got into the abusive relationships again. So I realized this year my pattern and my everything I had learned being wrong, and I also realized that I'm surviving with C-PTSD, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which makes me very it makes me difficult to see the red flags, and also it makes me to sacrifice a lot for another people and do things I would not like to do, or I should not do. And it's very hard because I don't have that intuition like normal people. And since now I realize I'm having the CPTSD, it's been easier because I can now learn more about it. I'm aware about it, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can, and also I'm trying to find the right therapist to get all these traumas and symptoms away, because I'm easily getting triggered by the stuff that reminds me of the trauma, and it can be sometimes very weird, like a smell, a voice, basically anything. So yeah, but my past relationship, he used this, so he knew I have CPTSD, and he used this to make me feel bad, to play with my triggers, to get the control. And I was totally manipulated and blind, so I didn't realize so much. Sometimes I got out of the bubble and I was kind of aware, but once I said something to protect my boundaries, I got hit back and blamed and everything, and in the end I will be the one who is saying, I'm so disappointed on myself, I feel bad, I'm so sorry, I shouldn't do this and that. So actually I got very scared to even talk about anything no more. So it was trying to feel safe, but still feeling pain and uncomfortable. So yeah, it's somehow I learned also a lot about this last relationship, because I learned what I don't want for my future. I learned that I have CPTSD. I learned that my father was narcissistic, and probably my mom is now too. So it's it gives me a lot more knowledge, and also how to deal with this kind of people, because you will never be right. That's the thing. You will never be right with the things you say, or if you set the boundaries, you will never be right. It's not your right, they think. It's how they want it to be and how they think is the right way, and they're superior, hero, whatever, and you're always less. You'll be always less. And this is not the normal pattern, but with them, if you try to tell about that it's not normal, it shouldn't be like this, you always get hit down, you know. It's especially if you start to see some of these bad things they are doing and trying to like talk about them, you can notice their reaction will be terrible. It's the words you will hear, the all action, everything, silent treatment, so on. So I'll play with the triggers. So that's how it is, and I want to share more about my experience. I have a lot. I'm now 24 years old, and this started when I was very young, so there is a lot of different stories and things I have learned, and I wish no one need to go this through that I've been going through, because it really, there's been the days that I really didn't want to even live. So now I have built this strong mindset, but those days when I was young is tough. It's tough to kind of survive alone, even though I have my really best friends who's been supporting me a lot, and they give me a lot of energy and support always until now. So they are my family, and yeah, they are so sweet and lovable, and unconditional love that we all deserve. So yeah, I'm here to spread more the voice of this all abusive relationships, parents, friends, whatever, and about mental health. So I hope you want to hear more about my stories, and I wish all the best for you if you're fighting with something similar, or you've been fighting with something similar. So I would say the best way is to heal yourself and focus on yourself, and not go to any relationships before you are truly healed. And yeah, just heal yourself, take care of yourself, and stay strong. Is tough, I know, but stay strong and love yourself. Hope you enjoy, and talk to you soon. Bye bye. My name is Sanni, and see you soon. Bye.